Hi, pipe smokers. This is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel, and I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy. And we're doing a review on 5 different Cascadia blends. And I did have one of my subscribers that asked, he had some questions on plug tobacco. So I wanted to do this video. And I'll try to make it as short as possible. I can be really long-winded. Anyways, it's December 3rd. It's 4:30 Eastern Standard Time in the United States of America. And so let's get right to it. What is plug tobacco? All right. This is plug tobacco. Now, you can see there's different layers like sediment. Okay. So yeah, you can see it there. Now I could actually, that top is one leaf, and then there's probably 100 different leaves down there, kind of like rings in a tree, if you've ever cut a tree or looked at a log. So basically how they make plug, all right, is plug tobacco is they take a tobacco leaf and they pancake them together, okay? So you take one leaf, maybe it might be Latakia, then you take a Virginia leaf, then you might take a Burley leaf, anyways, and so on, and they stack it and stack it and stack it and stack it and stack it. So until there's probably 100 leaves. Now you can see the way that the grain runs down. That right there is the top leaf. I don't know what leaf that is, all right, but it's stacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to God knows what. Okay, so if I took my jackknife, all right, I could actually show you. I really don't want to do this, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, so they take the leaves and they stack them for the blend, all right, different tobacco leaves, and then they put it in a press and put it under immense pressure. My guess is, and I've done a little bit with this, making plug tobacco and crumble cake, that's probably 3,000 to 4,000 pounds of pressure. And plug tobacco, all right, what it does is when you press those leaves together, the juices all squirt out, okay? And they tend to what's called marry each other. So, put under immense pressure for a certain amount of time, and yeah, what it does is it basically forms a much better blend. The other thing is that plug tobacco does not dry out as quickly as loose leaf tobacco. Now, I have another example here. This is ribbon cut loose leaf tobacco. Something that you'd find at a tobacco store. It's ribbon cut, so they take the leaves and they put them through a machine or whatever, and it's just loose leaf tobacco, okay? So, and then there is crumble cake. All right, so crumble cake, all right, and I may be delving in and getting off track, but I just wanted to share the differences. Crumble cake, this is crumble cake, okay? So crumble cake basically is leaves that have been cut into ribbon cut, put under a certain amount of pressure, normally about 1,000 pounds, I'm guessing, per square inch. And what that does is it takes the loose leaf tobacco, the ribbon tobacco, and compresses it together and also marries it much better. So you could take like a blend like this, loose leaf blend, all right? You mix it all up and everything, okay, it's great, all right? When you make it into crumble cake and put it in a press, all right, it marries those flavors, the juices combine, all right? So, back to our plug tobacco, all right, like I was sharing with you, these are full tobacco leaves that are pressed under immense pressure. This is like a brick. It's like a strong brownie. Now, and the smell is divine. What I want to do is I'm going to pause the video and I want to show you how I prepare plug tobacco. Yeah, it's important that if we're reviewing this, to me, reviewing these 5 different plug tobaccos made by Cascadia, that some of my subscribers found interest in knowing what is plug and, you know, how do you prepare it. Okay, so we're going to pause the video. I've talked too much. I've already, you know, we're going on 6 minutes, and I got off track here with the different types of tobacco, whatever. We'll be right back in a nanosecond. Yeah, thanks for watching. You guys and gals are very important to me. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how I prepare plug tobacco. It might be different than the way you do it. We'll be right back in a nanosecond. I'll get a different camera angle. Yeah. Alrighty, so we're back. So with plug, all right, you have, there's the top. You can tell, you can see the full tobacco leaf there, all right? That is the side, and you can see because it's sedimentary, and that would be the bottom. So you don't want to cut your plug like that. What you want to do is you want to put it right side up. So this is the way the leaves were pressed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to how many ever leaves, all right? Never cut it sideways. Always cut against the grain, because there's many different blends, tobacco leaves that are in here, and if you cut it like that, all right, you're going to miss out on a bunch of stuff. So I have my Schrade very sharp jackknife here. You want a sharp knife, all right? So, like I said again, that's the top. You can see the full tobacco leaf. We want to cut in a downward motion from that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take probably about 1/4 of an inch or so, and this goes a long ways, and we want to gently press down through that. Okay, now you can see, all right, I've sliced off, all right, a piece of plug the correct way. And then what I'll do is sometimes I'll take that piece and divide it in half, like so. And now that we've sliced our plug, we have to get it ready to put in our bowl. You don't want to just throw a chunk like that in there, otherwise it's going to be like a charcoal briquette. It's not going to burn good. This is where the true secret comes in. Number 1, cutting it correctly down through the layers. Number 2, rubbing it out, okay? And when we talk about rubbing it out, all right, basically you twist it between your fingers like so. And have patience, all right? Plug tobacco is, you know, this is a rite of passage right here. I mean, this is what you want to do. You want to rub this between your fingers, breaking up all the leaves. You don't want to throw chunks like that in your pipe. It's not going to burn right, okay? So we're going to continue to rub it out like so. Some people will take it and put it in their hands and rub it together like so. And that's actually a good way to do it until, you know, and you just keep doing it over and over. It's a preparation. It's a rite of passage to smoke something that's really great. So you just keep doing that over and over and over. And like I said, preparation, it's all in the preparation. If you don't prepare this plug right, it's not going to burn right. It's not going to taste right. You're going to have to keep relighting. So spend the time to do it, you know. It's relaxing rubbing this stuff out.
This is what's called rubbing it out, when you rub it between your fingers and the palms of your hands. So what you want to do is you really are looking to separate all of those different leaves. Okay? So you're basically taking, stacked compressed tobacco. Now you're rubbing it out, and you're kind of almost really blending it yourself, And don't take shortcuts. I mean, however long it takes, all right? Just do it until you have a pile that almost looks like ribbon cut tobacco, but it's not stuck together. Yeah. And you can see this. I'm just going over and over and over till all that compressed tobacco is now uncompressed. You're breaking the leaves up. I know I'm repeating myself. This might be boring for some of you, but this is how I prepare my plug. And like I said, a little bit goes a long ways. Now you have a pile here, okay? You've got a pile of all those leaves are separated. It's going to burn nice in your pipe. You're not going to have chunks like that. All right? Take your time doing this. Just keep repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. Plug tobacco is very rewarding, but it's going to take work to get that reward. There's nothing in this life that's for free. Anything that's really good, you have to work for. And plug tobacco, the flavors are married in such a manner through compression and everything, And there we go. We've got probably about a quarter of a bowl right there, You can maybe see that a little bit better here. I don't know. I'm not a camera expert, but anyways, that's my take on plug tobacco, and I threw in a couple other things. That's ready to smoke right now, and it's going to be good. Take your time and do it right. I'm Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York, in the United States of America. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button for reminders, and share it with your friends. Yeah. I'm Paul the Pipe Guy, over and out. And we're going to do another video tonight on this Cascadia that I just rubbed out. Yeah, so I hope this helps someone. Maybe there might be a little nugget or two in there for you. Yeah, over and out.